Love, in its purest form, is a two-way street, or so they say. But life, with its unpredictable twists and turns, often challenges this ideal notion. It's a commonly held belief that love, when given freely and wholeheartedly, will always be returned. But what if it isn't? What if the person you've poured your heart into doesn't reciprocate your feelings? What then? This is where we delve into the murky waters of unrequited love. It's a territory we don't often navigate, a topic we shy away from discussing. But it's real, it's raw, and it's more common than you might think. Unrequited love is the silent pain that many carry within them, a pain that's often brushed aside by the idealistic notion that love will always find a way. But let's challenge that norm, shall we? Let's pull back the curtain on this romanticized belief and confront the harsh reality of unreciprocated love. We've all heard the saying, don't regret giving your love to someone because one day it will come back to you. But what if it doesn't? What if your love, your affection, your time, and your efforts never find their way back to you? The reality is, love isn't always a fair game. It's not a boomerang that you throw, assured that it will return. It's not a secure investment with guaranteed returns. Love is a risk, a leap of faith. And sometimes, despite all your hopes and dreams, it doesn't pan out the way you want it to. The problem is that when we give our hearts away, we give them to the people we truly love. But what happens when that love isn't reciprocated? What happens when the person we love doesn't love us back? It leads to a deep, profound sadness, a hurt that can be hard to shake off. We don't want love from just anyone. We want love from the person we love. And when that love isn't reciprocated, it can be a tough pill to swallow. But what if the person you love does not love you back? What if your love goes unrequited? Unrequited love is not a fairy tale, it's a harsh reality. It's a silent symphony of heartache, echoing through the chambers of a heart that beats for someone who doesn't feel the same. Let's explore the labyrinth of this one-sided affection through the lens of real-life experiences. Picture, if you will, the story of Sam. Sam loved Alex with all his heart, painted vivid dreams of a shared future, but Alex was oblivious to the colors of Sam's affection. Sam's heart was a canvas of love, but Alex was an artist who didn't see Sam's hues. This unreciprocated love, this asymmetrical emotion, left Sam in a whirlpool of rejection and loneliness. The pain of unrequited love can be as overwhelming as a stormy sea. Imagine being adrift on this unpredictable ocean with waves of longing, currents of despair, and gusts of loneliness rocking your boat. The horizon is blurred by tears, and the compass of your heart points to a destination that doesn't exist in the map of your beloved's heart. That's the voyage of those who love without being loved in return. This journey is often a solo ride on an emotional roller coaster. The highs are euphoric. A smile from your beloved can feel like a sunrise, but the lows are devastating. An indifferent glance can plunge you into a night without stars. This constant oscillation between hope and despair, joy and sorrow, can leave one feeling emotionally drained and heartbroken. Unrequited love is a silent song, a melody that only one heart hears, a rhythm that only one soul dances to. It's like shouting into a void, pouring your heart out, only to be met with silence. It's an echo of a love that never reaches the ears it longs for. Unrequited love can feel like a beautiful garden that you water with your tears, knowing that the flowers will never bloom for you. It's a paradox of the heart, a testament to the human capacity to love, even when there's no promise of love in return. The harsh reality is that not all love stories have a happy ending. Some tales are woven with threads of unrequited love, creating a tapestry of longing and heartache. But remember, every heartache is a stepping stone to self-discovery, every tear a testament to your capacity to love. Loving someone who doesn't love you back isn't just heartbreaking, it's complex. It's a labyrinth of emotions, a maze of thoughts that leads you down a path of self-doubt and vulnerability. But what is it that compels us to love those who cannot return our affection? Let's delve into this conundrum. The human mind is a complex machine, and love, well, love is the ultimate puzzle piece that rarely fits seamlessly. We often find ourselves drawn to the unattainable, the elusive, the individuals who seem just out of our grasp. It's an odd quirk of our psychology, a desire to conquer the unconquerable. This in turn can lead to a cycle of unrequited love, a pattern of falling for those who cannot or will not reciprocate our feelings. This cycle isn't just emotionally draining, it can have severe impacts on our mental health. The constant yearning for someone who doesn't share your feelings can lead to anxiety, depression, and a crippling sense of self-doubt. It's like a wound that won't heal, a pain that lingers and festers, leaving you feeling empty and hollow. But here's the thing. Unrequited love isn't about the person you love. It's about you. It's about your hopes, your dreams, your desires. It's about the version of them you've created in your mind, the idealized image that doesn't align with reality. You're not in love with them. You're in love with the idea of them, the fantasy you've constructed. So, what can we do about it? How can we break free from this cycle? Well, the first step is recognizing the pattern. Once you understand that you're in a cycle of unrequited love, you can start to take steps to break free. Seek help. Talk to someone. Confront your feelings. And most importantly, remember to love yourself. Unrequited love can be a vicious cycle, leaving one trapped in a whirlwind of emotions. But remember, you are not alone. And you are more than your unrequited love. You are strong, you are resilient, and you are deserving of a love that is returned in equal measure. Unrequited love is a storm, but every storm passes. You might feel like you're caught in a tempest of emotions right now, but remember, even the fiercest hurricane eventually calms. In this whirlwind, it's vital to anchor yourself with coping mechanisms. The first step in this journey is the acceptance of your feelings. It's okay to feel hurt. It's okay to grieve for what you hoped could have been. You're not alone in this experience. It's a part of the human condition, but just as a storm leaves behind a clear sky, this pain too will pave the way for growth and self-discovery. Next, focus on self-love. You're not defined by this unreciprocated love, so pour all that love you have into yourself. Nourish your passions, engage in activities that make you happy. Rediscover the joy in your own company. This isn't a race, so don't compare your healing process with others. Everyone has their own pace, and it's perfectly okay to take your time. Remember, it's crucial to not let this experience make you bitter or close you off to future love. You gave your heart to someone, and that's a testament to your capacity to love, your courage, and your vulnerability. These are strengths, not weaknesses. Don't let this one storm deter you from sailing again. Creating boundaries can also be a helpful coping mechanism. This doesn't mean you need to cut off the person completely, but establishing a certain distance can aid in the healing process. It's about giving yourself the space and time to heal. Lastly, seek support. Talk to friends, family, or a mental health professional. Sharing your feelings can provide a fresh perspective and help you navigate this difficult time. Remember, you are not alone. Healing is a journey, and it's okay to take your time. Life is full of storms and clear skies. It's about learning to dance in the rain and basking in the sunshine when it comes. Your stories matter, your experiences count. This is not just a statement, it's a heartfelt invitation. We've spent time today discussing the pain of unrequited love, the anatomy of this unique heartache, and ways to cope with it. But we all know that the power of human connection is the most healing force of all. Each one of you has a story to tell. Each one of you has navigated through the labyrinth of emotions, the ups and downs, the hopes and disappointments of love that wasn't reciprocated, and each one of you has come out on the other side, perhaps a little bruised, a little wiser, but certainly stronger. We invite you to share your experiences in the comments section, be it a tale of heartbreak or a story of recovery. Your words could be a beacon of hope for someone else navigating through the shadows of unrequited love. It's in sharing our stories that we realize we are not alone. It's in reading about others' experiences that we find solace, wisdom, and sometimes even a roadmap to our own healing. Remember, there is no right or wrong way to share your story. It could be a few words or a few paragraphs, a poem or a quote that helped you. The medium doesn't matter. What matters is the intention behind it. The intention to connect, to heal, and to help. We assure you, your stories can help others who might be going through a similar situation feel less alone. Each comment, each shared experience, each piece of advice becomes a thread in the tapestry of our collective healing. It's a way for us to say, I've been there, I understand, and trust me, it gets better. So take a moment, reflect on your journey, and when you're ready, share your story. Let your words be the light that guides someone else through the darkness. Share your experiences. You never know who you might help, because in the end, we are all human, and we all love.